Welcome everyone. In this video, we are back in the Halloween Cup for Pokemon Go Battle League, showcasing some more fun battles featuring Scrafty. Man, I wanted to build a team around Scrafty, guys. I think Scrafty is very, very underutilized for this Halloween Cup, and I think it has a lot more play than a lot of people realize. Yes, it does get absolutely walled by a Azumarill. If you run into an occasional Toxicroak, that's not the best, but other than a few bad matchups, Scrafty has a lot of play in the Halloween Cup. So I thought, why not build a decent team around it? And I think we did, guys. This is a very fun team, very effective team for the Halloween Cup. And it runs Golbat in the lead. Guys, you guys probably all know by now, Golbat is, if not the best, one of the best Pokemon for the Halloween Cup. You can stick it wherever you want in your lineup. You can have it in the lead. You can have it as a safe swap. You can have it as a closer. Either position, it's going to perform very well for this Halloween Cup, guys. So, we've got Golbat in the lead. I ran it as a safe swap in my last Halloween Cup video. If you haven't yet seen it, hop on the channel, check it out. But Golbat does function very well as a lead as well. So this is a typical ABB line where we run Golbat in the lead, and we've got Scrafty in the back, and we've got Umbreon as our safe swap. Another underutilized pick for this Halloween Cup, guys. Umbreon is a fantastic safe swap just due to its sheer bulk. It can just outbulk a lot of matchups in this Halloween Cup. A lot of the top picks are pretty glassy, not as bulky as Umbreon, and Umbreon can just stick in there and just spam foul plays or last resorts like you wouldn't believe. So we lead with Golbat. If you're met with a bad lead, like let's say Frostlass, you don't typically see Frostlass in the lead, but you can run into it. Crustle, any bad lead, you want to safe swap into Umbreon, come back in with Golbat, and then look to sweep the end game with Scrafty. Very fun team, but without further ado, guys, let's get into this first battle. Having a lot of fun with this Halloween Cup, man. I'm glad they brought it back. And we're met with a Shadow Nidoqueen. This is a decent lead for Golbat, and they go right into a Sableye. We're a little slow on the switch, so we go into Umbreon, let them get ahead a little bit. Guys, a tip for you, whether it be the Halloween Cup or the Great League, try it. If you see that Ghost Dark typing, switch as soon as you can, because a lot of players like to aggressively go into their Sableye and really get ahead on energy, and that can get out of hand if you don't switch fast enough. But luckily, Umbreon is an absolute tank, and we can take out this Sableye. We got off a foul play, and we're going to get off another one and look to snarl down. Not before they can get to another foul play. That's okay. We did tank a return. We're going to tank this foul play as well. Not going to shield Umbreon. And I do imagine they come back in with that Nidoqueen, as we have enough health to where they can actually farm us down and get a nice healthy farm on us, but not before taking a foul play. This will either get a shield or do some nice chip damage. They do let it go through. We're fine with that. No big deal. And we aren't able to get that next one off. That's too bad. That's okay. Unless they have Stone Edge, which I have run into two so far since the Halloween Cup came around. They don't. Doesn't look like they do. So if they're not running Stone Edge, it's a very comfortable matchup for Golbat, as we do resist the Poison Jabs and the Poison Fangs. We do throw up a shield just to preserve a little bit of health on Golbat. And we do get off that Poison Fang. They want to swap to clear the debuff. They've got an Umbreon, and we've got Scrafty. Holy smokes. Scrafty, as you guys already know, Scrafty just runs right through Umbreon. You can do, if you switch fast enough, you can do one power-up punch and then counter all the way down. It's tough to do, though. A lot of battlers have gotten a lot better with their aggressive swaps. I do believe we end up throwing another power-up punch. I can't remember this first battle here, but we're just playing this out here. Those boosted counters are really starting to add up against this Umbreon, and yeah, I think right here we got a little nervous. We wanted to get off that power-up punch before they got to this next move here, and they get a shield from us as well. So a few misplays here, but that's okay. Scrafty has such a dominant matchup that it's really not that big of a deal. We're going to bait with a power-up punch, try and get some shields from this battler. This Nidoqueen is extremely low. They do shield that one, and we're just going to throw another one just to get as much boosted counter damage as we can before they can farm us down. But I think they leave the matchup. I think they saw the writing on the wall. They put their phone down and they said, I'm out of here. They concede the match. That's going to be a good game. Well played to this battler. And we're off to a good start with this Scrafty team, guys. If you like what you're seeing, do us a favor. Give the video a like, guys. It provides a massive help to the channel. It really is the best thing you can do to really help out this channel. If you like the content, let YouTube know, guys. Hit that like button. But we are met with a Frostlass. This is the first time I've ever seen a Frostlass lead. So we go right into Umbreon. Very interesting. Very interesting. People typically don't lead with Frostlass. This was the very first time I saw it on the lead. Very interesting. They come in with their... oh man, my goodness. Why am I drawing a blank? Oh my gosh, Mawile. Gosh, holy smokes, Mawile. I should know this Pokemon. I watched so much of Poke-AK. I should know this Pokemon very well. Drew a blank there. But anyways, we're just playing this out with Umbreon. Shadow Mawile is so glassy that even these resisted foul plays do start to add up on it, and so much so that we get a shield from it. So we're going to go back in the Golbat, try to get ahead on energy. I don't think that we shield this power-up punch here. Yeah, it wasn't enough for a harder hitting move. So yeah, we let that go. We're going to get rid of it with a Poison Fang. And have some loaded energy left for this, most likely the Frostlass that's going to come back in, yeah. And if you're on even health, I've found that with this Frostlass matchup, if you get off enough Poison Fangs, those start to add up along with the wing attacks. And you can actually get a Frostlass pretty low because most players won't shield these Poison Fangs knowing that they're resisted. But Frostlass is not the tankiest around, and as you can see, we drew a shield there. And they come in with a Crobat, Shadow, very interesting. Another one that I haven't seen in the Halloween Cup thus far. This is looking like a pretty hard counter team for us, guys, not gonna lie. That's just Pokemon Go Battle League for you, right? And didn't realize how much damage this Crobat could put out. My goodness. One Poison Fang and these Air Slashes are really starting to melt away our Scrafty. We kind of have to go into Umbreon to clear that debuff, but Shadow Crobat, yeah, we top left that one. We say, nope, we're out of here. That's going to be a good game. Well played to this battler. Okay, now that we got the hard counter of the day out of the way, we can get back to some normal battles here. That one was pretty crazy, but we've got an Alolan Marowak. Okay, so we're going to actually go into Scrafty because Umbreon has a much better matchup, so you typically don't want to go in with your best counter right off the bat. So we go in with Scrafty, and they get off a Bone Club and go into a Nidoqueen here. It's not Shadow, so it's not going to be doing as much damage, but it is going to be bulkier. So they are building up here. They do get to a Poison Fang. We're going to let this go. We're basically going to sack Scrafty. We just wanted to draw out any potential Charmers or Fighters, but it doesn't look like they have that on their team here. So if Nidoqueen is their best answer to a Dark type, we're in pretty good shape here. So we let our Scrafty go. We're going to come in with Golbat. They do get to another Poison Fang here. We're going to let the first one go. The first one's always going to do the least amount of damage. And we're going to look to commit to the farm down, I believe. We are going to shield up the second one just to preserve some health on our Golbat. And look to come out with loaded energy for whatever they decide to bring back in. Yeah, we do completely commit to the farm down there. And they've got a XL Alolan Grimer. I like it. Man, I've got one. I've got a good one. I just got to get those XL candies for it. Very nice pick for this Halloween Cup. But we're going to just spam them with Poison Fangs, debuff that defense. They just soak that and go right into their Alolan Marowak. So we're going to get off a Poison Fang and go into Umbreon. So the goal with this is to come out with a loaded last resort for this Alolan Grimer here, guys. As you guys may already know, Umbreon absolutely walls Alolan Marowak. There is not very much Alolan Marowak can do. We do undercharge this foul play just to get enough farm, because again, the goal with this is to have a loaded last resort for this XL Alolan Grimer that's going to be coming back in. They're forced to go for just a Bone Club, which is a very weak move, doesn't have stab, and that just tickles Umbreon. They come back in with that Alolan Grimer, and we are going to look to get off this last resort. And they no shield. They probably didn't know. They probably didn't know if we had Psychic or what, but they let that last resort go through. We do get to another move here, and we do draw the shield. Very nice. So we're going to look to catch this potential Sludge Bomb onto our Golbat here. And not sure if that's just the resistance or if they undercharged. It looks like they might have undercharged that. We're not able to get off another Poison Fang. That's okay. One Snarl. We'll be taking out this Alolan Grimer. Love the pick. Very fun lineup from this battler. And that Snarl did register and it takes it out. That's going to be another good game. Very well played to this battler. Umbreon closing the game strong up against the Alolan Grimer. Shouts to Alolan Grimer XL. Very fun pick. If you like what you're seeing, guys, again, give the video a like. It is the best thing you can do to really help out this channel. If you like what you're seeing so far, guys, let YouTube know by hitting that like button, guys. We are having so much fun with this Scrafty team, and we're met with a Golurk. Very, very fun pick. They go right into an Obstagoon, and we've got Scrafty for this Obstagoon. Man, Scrafty just runs right through Obstagoon with that dark normal typing. Obstagoon really doesn't stand a chance, along with a power-up punch. And we're going to let this go through and look to build up some energy to really threaten whatever they come back in with. Not sure what they're running. This is a very fun-looking team here. We are going to build up to this foul play, and they concede the match. Not sure what they had in the back, but they were probably very weak to Scrafty. Good game. Well played to this battler. Gosh, I can't help but wonder what they had in the back. I guess we'll never know, guys. Holy smokes. But shouts to Golurk. That's a fun pick. I wish I had one for the Great League. But we're met with another Frostlass lead. Holy smokes. 2 Frostlass leads in the same set. My goodness. Very interesting. So we're going to play this one out a little differently. We're actually going to shield up the Avalanche. Remember what I said, guys. If you can get off enough Poison Fangs, the wing attacks with the Poison Fangs really do start to add up against Frostlass. And a lot of Frostlass players get a little too comfortable with their over-farming. All the while, you're just ripping off Poison Fangs and really start to dig in with those wing attacks. And look how low we got this Frostlass. We tried to catch, but they just keep on farming, so good play on their end. They come in with Mandibuzz as we come in with our Umbreon. We did get ahead on energy. We got 2 Snarls up on this Mandibuzz here, so that's a very positive for this Mandibuzz matchup. One of the slowest, one of the most tedious matchups you can play, Umbreon versus Mandibuzz. Typically, Umbreon does take it, especially if you're able to get ahead on energy like we were against that Frostlass. So the way this usually works out is Mandibuzz will build up, maybe overfarm a little bit, and spam you with Aerial Aces, it's a very weak move. It does have stab, but Umbreon is so tanky that it really doesn't do very much damage. Last Resort does do a little bit more damage to a Mandibuzz, so we're just playing out this Mandibuzz matchup here. And we do something crazy. I don't recommend doing this, guys, because it's very risky. But we aggressively go back into our Golbat. We let them take us out, and we come back in with Scrafty to get ahead on energy. The reason why that's such a risky play is because they very easily could have had an Azumarill in the back. Typically, you will see Azumarill paired with Frostlass, but they come back in with Mandibuzz, so that pays off for us. Again, I don't recommend doing that. Just play it out with the Umbreon and see what they have in the back first. Bit of a misplay on our end. It did work out, though. They have a Drapion in the back, so Scrafty has a very decent matchup up against Drapion. The Poison Stings don't do very much damage, so they don't have a whole lot of fast move pressure on us. They really have to rely on their charge move pressure, and we do let this go, knowing that they want to probably bait our last shield. We're going to look to get off as much counter damage as we can. We're going to throw a power-up punch. It is boosted at this point, and we aggressively go back in the Umbreon. I guess we were feeling a little aggressive in this matchup, guys. A lot of crazy maneuvering here, but it does work out in the end for us, as we do get that last shield from this Drapion here. I can't remember how bold we were feeling. We are feeling pretty bold. That Sludge Bomb does not take us out. We called it. It was the Sludge Bomb, but Umbreon is an absolute tank, guys, and all we need is one foul play to get rid of this Drapion here. My goodness. Very sloppy play on our end, but yeah, we were able to take the win in the end. Good game. Well played to this battler. So that's the team, guys. Minus that last battle, which was a little sloppy and crazy and hectic. Typically, we like to play a little bit more disciplined than that, but not sure. Might have been a little tilted for that battle. I don't know, but we were able to take the win in the end, guys. Very fun team. Very strong team. Very, very strong team. Golbat is a very, very good pick for this Halloween Cup, guys. Again, like I said in the beginning, no matter where you place Golbat on your team, it will perform extremely well for this Halloween Cup. It's able to really spam off those Poison Fangs. Ever since they updated Poison Fang back in Season 8, Golbat has just become an absolute monster for both the Great League and specialty cups like the Halloween Cup, guys. Golbat really shines, and you're able to really threaten with a hard-hitting Shadow Ball with Golbat, depending on what you're up against. Golbat, solid pick. And again, we were featuring Scrafty for this video. I think Scrafty performed very well. It has a lot of decent matchups, guys. This meta is so heavy on the dark types that Scrafty can really play a strong role on your team. And I recognize that, so I wanted to build a very good, very strong team around Scrafty. And I think we landed on a good team comp for if you want to run Scrafty. It's an ABB line, so again, if you're met with a hard counter in the lead or even a neutral lead, as with all ABB style teams, if you got a hard counter or a neutral lead, you'll want to safe swap into that Umbreon. You want to draw out the Charmer or the Fighter. That is how this team is designed. And Umbreon being the safe swap, it's tanky enough to really get off some decent damage, enough to where you can come back in with Golbat and hopefully farm that down, have loaded energy for whatever they decide to bring in, and save a shield or two for Scrafty to really sweep the end game. That's how this team is designed. It's a very solid team for the Halloween Cup. The Halloween Cup is looking like it's going to bleed into the upcoming Ultra Premier Classic that's coming up. That should be fun as well. That drops this coming Monday. I'm really excited for that. That should be a very fun format to play in. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This was a very fun team, and I think it's really good to get you some nice wins in the Halloween Cup. I can't say enough good things about Scrafty and Umbreon in the back. They hold up very well. Scrafty has great matchups. If they safe swap into an Umbreon, you can forget about it. That's basically an automatic win for you guys. Scrafty does very well. A lot of people like to run Drapions. Scrafty has a very positive matchup up against those dark poison types that like Drapion. You see a few Skuntanks occasionally. Very fun team, very solid team. I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, I thank you for watching and keep up the grind. Thank you, guys.